WGT Golf. I was asked a question about apparel and also about ball effects and how to purchase clubs or anything in WGT without spending money. So we're going to go through that, and there is a way to do it. You're going to be spending time and not money. So however that works out for you, that's the way it is. You're not going to be able to just click a button and get something for free. You will have to spend time taking surveys and what have you. But I'll show you that section. It's kind of hidden away and you don't really see it. I'll show you how to get to that section. It's not difficult, but why would you even see it if you weren't looking, anywhere? So here it is. Let me play one game because that'll show you about the ball effects I was asked about. I'll play one whole game, a one whole game. We'll play one hole for 20 grand. So let me see here. We'll go in here and then I'm going to show you the best price for performance on balls. And because that can really mess you up. You could buy balls for expensive and they'll just ruin you. The ball itself will not perform the way you think it's going to, and you'll lose games because of it. There's certain things in here that'll do that to you. And I'm going to try to give you the very best things you can do. There's things in here that are totally deceiving, and there's a couple of them. And I'm going to show you one of them for sure that you should not buy. It does nothing for you except for hinder you. It's not a good thing for your game, and it's not a good thing for anything really. So I'll show you that after this hole, and we'll see what. And I'm going to show you the reason I'm playing the hole, so you can see the ball effects. If that person sees the video that asked me the question, they'll get a handle on it. Like this guy's ball right here, I wouldn't buy that ball. I'm going to show you why in a little bit. So if this game this game I'm playing answers any questions for you, and you enjoy it, you get a chuckle out of it or whatever it is, yeah, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and give it a thumbs up. That'll be awesome. Yeah, subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. That'd be awesome. Okay, so look, I have the hearts on here. That's a Valentine's ball. You click on the ball anywhere you want. Okay, click on the ball and it'll bring up all your ball effects that you have. Now, these are ones I've had in the past. I don't have any of the basketball or the beer, but I do have some of the Valentine ones. So that's what I'll use right now. We'll do that right now and shoot this shot before I lose this hole because I'm talking. So we're 16, huh? We're going to go, oh, man, dang it. I'm going to lose that shot. We'll see. I might be right with him. No, I'm all right. Not a great shot, but not bad. Okay, so that's the Valentine ball. I don't know if you heard it, but it gives a big old smooch. One of those, a big smooch right when you hit the ball, and then it tails with some hearts. Okay, and then I'll change that up here in a second. It's Halloween. I'll do the Halloween one. I know I have Halloween ones because I can't stand it. It's annoying. And it's definitely annoying and obnoxious. But let's do it. I'll show you what I mean. And here's the Halloween one. It's a bat. It's hard to adjust it to where you can see it, but there it is. And you get 50 on pretty much every holiday. Any holiday that we have that, Christmas, you get candy canes, and Thanksgiving, you get a turkey, and it goes gobble, gobble, gobble all the way as it's flying through the air. What do we have here? Fast putt. That's looking pretty good. I hope I'm not under the hole. I'm probably under the hole. Yeah, darn it. So there's your Halloween. You hear it. It's like a witch or something laughing. It's annoying. And this guy gets to hear that too. You're not the only one that hears it. If he has his volume up, he hears that as well. A lot of people use these to try to intimidate you and whatever, get your mind off the game so they can win. He forfeited. Now he's probably thinking, that guy's playing all these stupid, and look at, he's a 173 champion. He doesn't know I'm making a video, so he probably just didn't want to deal with it. He's number 7 rank. I'm number 9, and he's been playing a good 4 years longer than me, probably, according to his level. That's how long it'll take me to ever get up to 170, and I'm a 104. It's at least 4 years. It's so far away. People don't realize how long it takes. Once you get past level 70, gaining levels, getting to 71, getting to 72, every time it takes a little bit longer. It's slower pace. From getting to a 0 level, your first day you ever play, to level 70, you can probably do it in a month. But to get from level 70 to level 80 might take you 3 to 4 months. And getting from 80 to 100, it's going to take you over a year. Okay, so it's crazy amount of time. It's probably even worse than what I just laid out. But to go from 100 to 170, you're talking 4 years, maybe even longer, maybe 5 years. And that's playing all the time. That's playing a lot. Okay, so anyway, you saw the ball effects. You see how to get to them. When you're on the tee box or wherever, when you get ready to hit your shot, you just click on the ball. A little window will pop up, and there will be every one that you've ever used or every one that you have. If they say 0, you've used them before, but you don't have any more. And they keep them in there, I think, because I think you can push on the button and it'll give you a chance to buy them. Now, if you just want to straight up buy one, I'm going to show you how to do that stuff. I'm going to go through the whole pro shop in this video. So if this video helps you out, again, leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. So here it is. Here's this. We'll go to others right away. Others is just, or no, let's just do this offers right here. This right here, I actually purchased this when I first started. I don't know what level you need to be at to be able to even purchase this. I'm not even sure if there is a level you need. You might be able to do it right away. But I think you have to be at least like level 20 or something. I'm not sure. But check this out. When you're able to purchase this, I know it's $100. It's not cheap, but I used it for, I don't know, 2 years. So the breakdown for 2 years on $100, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like, I don't know, 20 cents a day or something. But this will get you to every fairway. And you'll get on you'll get on some of the par fives in 2 with this 3-wood. It's just, they're all really good clubs. They spin the ball well. And so this is a good set of clubs to buy when you're first starting out, and it'll last you a good couple years, and you'll win. You can win anybody. You could beat me with these clubs, even with my clubs that I'm using. So these will definitely do the job until you want to upgrade from there. After that, you have others. There's some things in here you do not want to purchase. They are very deceiving on what they do. And the only good thing they do is helping you with your impatience, because we all just like instant gratification. I get it. But other than that, it's a hindrance that you do not want these things. And I'm going to show them to you right now. Okay, first of all, I got to move this. I'm going to come back into that. The balls. This one sounds like somebody dribbling a ball. Okay, as it's in flight, it sounds like a ball bouncing. You heard the Halloween one. It's obnoxious. This one says gobble 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 as it's flying through the air. It's obnoxious as well, and a turkey spinning. And then this one is the 4th of July one, and this one's very obnoxious. It's very loud, and it just goes boom 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 as it's flying through the air. You get 50 of these on Halloween, which you're going to get them if you're new to the game and you're actually playing it right now. You're going to see this come up in your you'll get 50 hits on a ball with this effect if you want them. Thanksgiving, you'll get this one 50 for free, and 4th of July for free. You'll get these 50 of these. This is the only ball effect that I really like because it gives you the colors of every flag on the planet. Every country's flag that's on the planet, you can match their flag with this one. So if your opponent is from, I don't know, Uganda, okay, I don't know what Uganda's flag looks like, but you can go in there and type in Uganda, and it'll give you the flag's colors as you hit the ball. So it's kind of like, hey, man, I'm going to hit your flag, a little respect type thing to the person you're playing. Weird out everybody in the world. There's nobody that doesn't, I mean, there's got to be somebody, but nobody doesn't know. Everybody knows what the American flag is. Everybody knows if you see a picture of the American flag, you know what country that flag's from. America. And I couldn't tell you what Uganda's flag is. I know what South Africa's flag is. I know what Canadian flag is. I know what Mexico's flag is. I know what Italy's and Ireland's flag is. But there's a lot of countries I just don't know the flag. So it is kind of neat. This one's really neat, and it gives you a nice tracer. And the tracers are cool just because you can see the flight of the ball and see what you're doing. It gives you kind of feedback of what the ball does in flight. If you hit it too early or you hit it too late, you can kind of see what it's doing. Anyway, so these are the ball effects, and they are neat. These ones I don't like myself. Like I said, they're obnoxious. Anyway, passes. Useless. These are totally useless. I think you can get a putter, but the putter you get is no better than the putter you get when you first start, just your stock putter. There's the benefits of these do not outweigh how much they are. In other words, you don't get anything with this one. This one's 400 credits. You could buy a nice set of balls with that, or two sets of decent, pretty good balls with 400. So why even bother with this? This is useless. It's really useless. Subscriptions. Absolutely not. Look at the amount of these. This is ridiculous, and all it does is give you some scratchers. And you're going to win some money with some scratchers, but you're never going to get this money back. You're never going to get 18,000 credits back with what you get in this, ever. It'd take you a lifetime, and I still don't think you would. So these are just completely useless and misrepresentative in what they give you. It's worthless. Don't buy these. And don't buy these. These are worthless. These are worthless. And now the enhancements. This right here is really useful. It is quite pricey. But if you can afford this and you're newer, I would suggest you get it. You write down everything you did. So the first time you use this, you'll be on a hole, let's say a 3-par, and you hit the shot and it lands on the green, and you just were like, wow, I can't believe that landed on the green with the yardage I used or whatever. How much spin did you put on the ball to keep it on the green? What kind of spin did you use? Did you use backspin or forward spin? Did you use, how far did it fly? Did it land at 160? It landed at 160. That's the yardage you want to keep on that hole as a reference. You write it in here. Does the green break right to left, left to right, front to back, back to front? What is it? Is it a turtle back, a dome green? What kind of green is it? So all that information, so the next time you play that hole, the information you put in here is there. Now, there are some restrictions to this. First of all, if you can type really fast, then you're okay. If you're like me and you don't type really fast, you abbreviate, because this gives you 10 seconds to write down what you want and save it. So you got about 9 seconds to write down whatever it is that you're going to write down. So in my situation, I abbreviate everything. Mine will say R to L, right to left. And then it'll say, or front to back, or back to front, or it'll say dome or turtle back, which I'll use the word dome because it's shorter. And yeah, that'll tell me about the green. Okay. And I'll also write stuff about the fairways in here. There's some fairways that have a really hard lean to them in your landing area. And if you don't watch that, you'll end up in the rough. I don't really use this book much anymore. Every once in a while, I'll open it up and look at it when I'm just, I don't know why, I just do. What did I write it back then? And it's still spot on. So it does help you for a long time. This is a good investment. This is a great investment, and this is a great investment. Two of the best investments you'll make in the game are right here. And it's only 10 and 10. Now, you will have to buy this more than once. So you'll buy this and you'll buy this, and it'll graph out how hard you're hitting the ball and all that, and give you the graph on everything. These are two things I suggest everyone get. Okay, and then one day you're going to come back in the game and they won't be there. Buy them again. I don't know how many times you have to buy it. Not more than 3, though, I don't think. I think after you buy it your third time, you get it for the rest of your life. Because I've had it for, I don't even know, for so many years. I don't even know. I can't even begin to tell you how many years I've had this, and I haven't bought it in years. So it's been, I don't know, 7, 10 years I've had it, and I haven't bought or haven't purchased it again in 10 years. When I first started the game, I purchased both of these a couple times. I remember it. One day they were gone, and I was like, what? I repurchase it. And then I've always had it. I think maybe only twice you have to do it. They should just charge you 10 or 20 each time and then keep it forever. But that's not what happens. Anyway, if it disappears, purchase it again. It'll probably never disappear again. If it does disappear again, purchase it again, and it never will. I've never done that 3 times. I know that for a fact. Okay, on to the boost. I'll move this over here. The boost are like they're like the passes and the subscriptions. Completely worthless, and even worth less than the subscriptions. They're the worst thing that you can buy. And the reason is they don't boost your power or anything like that. All it does is help you get to the next level. It'll boost your level up. Well, your level is based on what your performance is. So if you buy this all the time and it boosts you up to another level quicker than you would get there normally, you'll be playing people that got there normally because of their performance. And you will be underperforming and you will lose games like crazy. Because the people in that level are way better than you because they didn't use this boost to get there. So these boosts are, and the lower leveled ones, this one that costs 10 doesn't give you anything. It doesn't really do anything. It barely boosts you at all in levels. Remember, the only thing they do is boost up in levels. So this 10 barely does anything for that. And so does the 90 and 30. This one barely does anything for it, but it does. It will make you go up faster in levels. Now, the only thing that makes sense about this is if you want a ball and you can't get a ball because your level's not high enough to get that ball, you're locked out of it. Or a club, you're locked out of a club because you can't get to it because you're not in a high enough level. You want this boost to get up to that level. That I understand. That makes sense. You want that. You just want that club. So you boost up, you get the club, and then never use the boost again. Perfect sense. That's exactly what that could be used for. And that's the only thing. Other than that, you're hindering yourself big time. You'll lose games right and left with people that are better than you because of the level that you're in, because of the boost, and you don't belong there. Okay, so that's the end of others and all the enhancements. Apparel. There's some things in here. I don't buy anything from these stores, ever. I've never bought one thing. And I never would buy one of these mystery boxes because it doesn't matter. You get one of these boxes pretty much every time you play the game, you get a box. Pretty much every time you play a game. There's no you end up with so much apparel, you'll never wear it all. And most of it is just for looks. It doesn't give you any enhancement at all. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a little bit. But there's all kinds. If you do want to look different, there's different glasses and different brand names of stuff. And so you have different looks, very plain Jane kind of stuff to everything you would see, more classic, I guess. I don't know. Puma, name brand. So stuff like that. And then you have like loudmouth, like picture, old John Daly and wearing stuff like this. John Daly used to wear stuff like this. I don't, anymore. He's kind of retired. He does videos and stuff. Great guy. Great golfer. Man, he was good when he was good. Wow. Callaway stuff, hats. And WGT stuff. So, but it's a waste. For me, it's a waste. I don't care. The stock stuff you can dress yourself up as is more than enough for me. So that means nothing, this part of it. This part of apparel means nothing. There is a different part of apparel that does mean something, and I'll show you that in a minute. Balls. Well, this ball is the same as this ball, I'm pretty sure, except for this ball has a tracer on it. So that's why it's more than this one. It's $75 more than this one is. That's the only reason. This one's $25 more. Oh, well, this one has a tracer too. Usually that tracer just means it's more expensive than the one that that doesn't have it. Other than that, they're the same. But these balls, let me show you, they go very far. That's the only thing good about them. And you really have to watch yourself with these because you'll end up in the rough a lot because you'll be out driving the areas that you should be landing in. But if you get used to them, it takes a minute. But they're very expensive, so getting used to them is going to cost you some money. And then when you finally do get used to them, you got to start getting used to the meter speed. Not the meter speed. I'm sorry. This is really something you shouldn't consider in price. That could be. They use it to boost the price up because it is slower. But you get used to any meter speed that the ball is that you use. You'll just get used to it. It's here. This is the most dangerous thing about this ball is the spin. So this has so much spin. If you don't even use the spin dot and you have good clubs, you'll get so much spin you can come right off the green from no spin at all. So it's a very strange ball to where it's really hard to operate. I have a bunch of balls like this, and I'll show you my whole ball collection that I have that I just don't even use. I won't use them unless, I don't know, if I'm out of my balls, I'll use those until I get rid of them. And I don't like them because I'll end up losing games with them because they're so hard to control. This ball is really hard to control. And none of the balls are better than 2.5 in durability. So you get the exact amount of hits on this ball as you do with a $200 ball instead of $1,675. So it's really not worth it. The price to the price to performance just isn't there. This is way too much performance that most people, I haven't ever seen anybody use a ball like this and really use it well. So it's a bad idea. All the way down to these balls, I'm going from top to bottom. Now this ball right here is, let's just do 100. This ball is absolutely worthless. Okay, you get one on the distance. It's very fast. Might as well be 0. There's no spin on it. And the durability is a 1.5. And it costs 110 credits. Just save the 110 credits. And once you have another 110, you can get a decent ball. Because this doesn't last very long, for one thing. There's no spin on it. So it rolls off every green just like a stock ball. Might as well use a stock ball. And it's only 1 in distance. So there's no reason for that ball. That is an absolute complete waste of 110 credits. Absolute complete waste. And of course, this is too. 50. Well, this is better than that one. At least here, you get 2 spin, 1.5. It's worthless as far as how many hits on the ball you get. But, yeah. So that is not a good ball. Now, here's a ball that everybody at a beginner, when you first start, you'll buy this ball. And I don't blame you, because the meter speed is 7. It's so slow that you can hit the ding a lot when you first start. But man, the durability on it's a 1. You'll go right through this ball in a heartbeat. You'll play 4 games with it, and that ball will be gone. That gives you 12 games altogether, and your whole sleeve for 300 is gone because you get 3 balls for each sleeve. And it's only a 2 on the spin, so it really doesn't spin very well. And if you don't have clubs to make your ball spin, you have stock clubs, this 2 is basically a 0. So yeah, it's kind of nice when you first start out. That one's not complete waste of money, but it kind of is when you think about it, because this ball right here, it gives you everything that ball has. It gives you everything, but the meter speed isn't 7. So this ball's only 115. You can buy, 2 packs of this, almost 3 packs compared to the other one. So when it comes right down to it, the balls that you can start to use with that are decent balls, that'll give you everything, plus the 2.5 in durability, just like the most expensive ball that they have, starts with like these balls right here, and this name brand ball. Gives you 2.5, 2, 2, and 2. So that's what you want to go to and it's cheap. It's 180. Okay, so that's a ball where you're going to actually get some distance, get some spin, and it's cheap. It's still not, a lot of money. The ball I use is right here. And this is the best ball that I can find for the price and performance. It's a 4.5 distance, which is really good. And it's a 3.5 spin, which is absolutely wonderful. You can spin this full and you'll get more spin than you want, or full on a green where you need a lot of spin and the ball will just sit there. It won't roll forward. If you know the greens, this ball will stick right on the pin. If you hit it to the pin, it'll be right on the pin with a putt that'd be downhill, because the ball would run normally from that approach. This will stick right there. It'll stay full spin. You can full spin this with any approach shot, as long as it's not an approach shot with a wedge. With a wedge, you barely give it any spin, and it'll spin a lot. Good distance, and your meter speed's right in the center. It's perfect. So, and it's a 2.5. So this is the best ball that you can get when it comes to price for performance. There's just no better ball. So that's the ball I would suggest you at least give it a shot when you want to spend 400 on a ball. That's the ball you should try because it is a good one. So that's it for balls. I'll show you the balls I have, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Clubs. This is a tough one. You're going to buy clubs. You're going to end up buying clubs because of whatever level you're in. And the biggest thing is making it to the fairway when you first start out, because your stock clubs like this right here basically is your stock club. That's level 2. You're not even making it to some of the fairways. I get it. I get what you mean. So you want to buy a club at least makes it to the fairways. Again, that's why I was telling you about that one bundle for $100. You'll make it to every fairway with that. And you can use that all the way until you get to the point where you want to buy a real driver and a whole set of clubs, or customize your set if you want. Because you can sell those clubs. Remember that. You can always sell the clubs you buy. Now, this club, if you go to sell it at basically 5,000, you sell that club, you're only going to get 400 or 500 credits for it. You're not going to get, 1,000 or even. You're only going to get maybe 500 credits for it, but you will get something for it. So you got that going for you, which is nice. So clubs are a weird thing for me to talk about, including in the woods. I mean, my 3-wood's the best 3-wood you could buy at the time. There wasn't a better one. It was just like this. Well, it would be like, let me see. The best ones are down here or something. Yeah, my 3-wood would be this one right here. This probably says 250 yards. Watch. Yeah, that would be like mine, but mine never goes 250 yards. So I don't know what's with mine. I haven't a clue what's wrong with that club. I've never been able to understand it. But so your clubs, if you're buying clubs this way, individually, it's an individual thing. This is the club. This is the driver from that set I was talking about earlier. And it goes 230. You will make it to every fairway with this club. And it is very forgiving. And it is, look at the forgiveness on it. It's a great club. It really is. I used that for a good couple years, that set. So, yeah, it was well worth it as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so irons. My irons, when I first upgraded my irons, I bought these. At level 54, I think I bought these exact ones. I had these Hogans, I remember them, and I used them, and I knew them very well, and they worked really good. They really did. I didn't change my irons. Once I bought these, I didn't change them until I got the irons I use today, which are the best irons you could buy at the time. And I'll never change them again. I know them so well, and none of the irons that are up here are better than the irons that I have now. So there's nothing you can get. These Callaways here are basically the ones that I have in my bag right now. These are newer, but they're the same ones. They're just a newer version, but they're exactly the same. Wedges. Buy these wedges if you can. As soon as you can. I bought mine back in 74 when I was lot 74. I bought these. I still use them today. They're absolutely wonderful. They'll spin any ball you want right off any green. Well, not any ball, but any decent ball. The ball I use, I could spin this off any green I want. That's how much spin they create. And when I bought these, I bought each one. I bought a 115, I bought an 80, and I bought a 60. And I use these 3 clubs in every game that I play. Every match I play, I use these clubs. Wedges win games. So you need a driver to be able to use the wedge, but you need the wedge to win the game. So I'm telling you, man, what a great set of clubs those are, those 3. That's something I would suggest you buy, these ones right here. But other wedges do really well too. But these ones really fit me well. I like them, and I'll never change them. Even though they're back in level 74. Like, look at this level. Look how much more that is. I got 2 of these for one of those. So, yeah, I'm just saying this is a great 3 wedges, and they're absolutely wonderful. Putters, and it doesn't matter what putter you get. The main thing about the putter is the meter speed. It's slower meter speed will give you more. If you're, you know, if you're not able to adapt to the fast meter speed, slow meter speed might be helping you out. But that's it. That's the only thing you get from putters that I can see. You like the look of putters, go ahead and get whatever look you want. But the performance is really going to be coming down to the speed of the meter and whether or not you hit the ding. That's what it is. My putter is this one right here, I believe, or this one, either one. These are both basically the same. Look at this, 4.5. What's this one? 5.45. This one's a little bit better, but enough for twice as much? I don't think so. Not even close. I would go with this if I was going to pick the two. Like, I'd go with this. I'd go with that. Well, I'd go with that. That's probably what I have. Not really sure, but one of those type. That's the type of putter I actually have. But I believe it's a Titleist anyway. And then club sets. You can buy these club sets too. Some of these are really good. You'll get to the fairway with any of these. So that's a good investment. But that's it for your clubs. And like I said, this is a great set. So now, as far as another question that was asked of me, if I could help them out, figure out how to do it, was can I buy a club without spending money? Now, here's how you do that. And it'll take you, you'll have to spend some time instead of money in order to do what you're asking me. There's no way to just click a button and get clubs. You will have to either spend money or spend time. So you'll come up here and you'll hit this. Let me start over. You'll come up here. If you want coins, you'll hit coins. If you want to spend money on getting balls or clubs, you'll have to use credits. So you push on credits and you'll push continue. You'll come in here and you'll go to free credits, earn free credits. If you want coins, you'll be in the other one. It'll say earn free coins. So push on earn free credits and you'll take a survey, bunch of different surveys. They do take a while to do, a good 10 minutes probably for each one. I'm not really sure. I forget. I did it one time and I never did it again. It wasn't my cup of tea. It just wasn't for me. Or you can watch a video, and after you're done watching the video, you'll take a survey about the video. Or play a game, and then you'll take a survey rating the game. And it'll give you a certain amount of credits for each one of these things that you do. And it's not a lot. You may spend an hour doing surveys, and it'll give you, I don't know, maybe only 5 credits. I'm a little ignorant on that because, like I said, I did it once and I don't think I even finished it. I just went, nope, this isn't for me, and I got out of there. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, that's what I did. It just wasn't my gig. So I got out of it. Now I do want to show you something. I can never get back there. I'm just going to blog out of there and open it up again because that's what I'm going to do. It's easier for me to do it that way. It's faster. Okay, so here we are. I wanted to show you my ball situation because I've hit every ball there is. And these are balls from, I don't even know, so long ago. And I used to have a ton more. Okay, but you can see all the balls I have here. These are all the balls in my bag. If I want to use any ball. This is a starter ball. You get as many of these as you want. There's, you can lose 100 of these and it'll still just keep giving them to you. But I have 2 of these, or 1 of these, 3 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these. These are all balls I have. You win these balls. These are all balls I've won. And some of these aren't too bad. Like I'll show you. Some of these, like this one's probably not too bad. And they're cheap. 2 in distance, 1 meter speed. So like I said, meter speed is something you get used to. And it's a 2 spin, so it's not too bad. Durability is only 1, but I don't really care about this ball. This ball can take a hike and I wouldn't miss it at all. And then, yeah, like this. They're all kind of like in this category right here, these ones. You get way down here at the bottom, you'll get like these that are different. This has no distance. So they rank the way it sets it up, like your worst ball is down here, and they start getting better as you go up. And you're going to see this is okay. This is an emblem ball, you know, an Alexis. This is from a tournament a long time ago. But these are decent balls. All these ones with product placements on them are all like this. They're all different ones. Okay, but they're all at 252, 225. They're all the same type of durability spin. Like this one's the same. This is from this is a product from a country from a golf course. But see, it's the same. Same as here. Same as Wolf Creek, Colorado. Wolf Creek is in Colorado. It's a good course. But they're all the same. So these are all decent balls, right here, these product balls. Another one, and even a ball that goes meow. These are kitty balls that go meow when you hit them. And it's the same. It's a product ball. I don't remember why I have this. I know I won a bunch of these. Maybe 3 sleeves. I must have had 9 because I have 7 here. I must have won 3 sleeves somewhere. But then outside of that, your regular balls starts right here with this, with these balls right here. And they're just like the product balls. Your first step into name brand balls are these. Okay. And these are cheap. You can get these for pretty cheap. Okay. But you're going to get into Callaways like this. You know, these are expensive. These are really expensive. Like look at this. I'll go into purchasing this. This is 180. Okay. This ball's a 546. This is probably $1,200. It's ridiculous. So let me see. It won't even let me. Apparently they don't make this ball anymore. Okay, so I'll just get out of that one completely. We'll move to this one, see if it makes this one. Nope, they won't let me do that one either. They don't even make this ball anymore. So again, this ball is a 222. Oh no, this is a 3. Okay, well this is a little bit better than those. This ball is a good ball actually. This ball was actually really good. You had to use a lot of spin. No matter what, even with wedges, you had to use some spin. And this is a one of those same, like this ball, same. This one's 2.5, but it's got some distance. Now here's a ball that ends up being given to you a lot with when you win things. This ball here, I used to have like 60 of these because I never used it, and I'd win it all the time. These are all the Bridgestone balls are really good balls, but they're only a 2 in durability. I don't know why. See that? 2. I don't know why that ball only gives you 2. So that makes that ball kind of a bummer because you don't get very many hits with it. And again, here's a 2-2, you know, it gives you some good distance. It's a decent ball. This is a good ball though, but if you buy it, it's 400 coins or credits. This one's like 6, I think, right? Yeah, well, I don't know, but it's something like 6. This ball, I won a lot of games with this ball because I had a bunch of them, so I used them. This one right here. This is a great ball. It's in the 3 to 4 spin. It's only a 2 on the durability, but man, it's a good ball. I use that a lot, and I won a lot of games or a lot of tournaments. I won with that. I did Davis Cup tournaments with this and won the tournaments with that ball. I thought it was funny because I was using a European Tour ball against the Europeans. It was funny. Anyway, I thought it was funny. So here's an expensive ball that is, it's pretty expensive, and we'll see how much this one is. That one's 800. It's twice the amount that I spend on the ball that I use, which is right here. This is the best ball. No doubt about it. See, I've used all the good balls I used to have. I've used them up. I bought them and then didn't use them, or I won them and didn't use them. I used them once and thought, man, that ball is just horrible. Like this one right here it's a level 81. See, this is level 48. Level 81. And how much is it? 550. That's not too bad, but mine's still 400. I don't want to use the expensive balls. They're really hard to control. Anyway, that's that. That's the video. If you have any questions that were answered, or if you have any questions, leave me a comment. Put the question in the comments. I'll make a video. I won't even play a game. I'll make a video exactly of what you're asking and how to get there and take care of it. But I did have a couple of questions people wanted to know about, and I hope those answered those questions. And good luck if you get into WGT. Hope to see you out there, and leave a comment in the comment section below and give it a thumbs up and support the channel by subscribing. That'd be awesome. You guys take care. Have a great day. And when you're out and about, treat people kind. That's awesome. Just be kind. And God bless. Have a great day.